What's happening? Are you ready? How are you preparing?
I am like so ready and not ready. Can you believe I have no idea what I'm wearing for the first episode and it's Monday? Like the show tapes live on Monday and I have a fitting after this to see if something works, but like everything is just so crazy, but like the outfits are going to be bananas. I do know that. I just don't know what it's
Oh,
going to be on the first one.
I was gonna say, like, do you go in tiger print for Carol Baskins, or is that then like alluding to like rooting for her? I don't. Do you have to
Yeah,
say
I think
impartial?
it might be like, yeah, a little bit unfair, but I mean, I was obsessed with Tiger King, like we all were.
Yeah. Well, listen, while we're on, I mean, there are many, many, many other contestants that we have to break down, but I want to tell you something. I think Carol Baskin got I don't know that I'm an advocate for the way she was handling the animals and stuff like that, although but just because I don't know that much about it, but partly because the Tiger King I thought was so unfair to her. The
Mhm.
fact that they sort of led the viewer to believe she murdered her husband. So I don't know. My gut, I don't know anything about any of this, but I just felt good that maybe that she was going to get sort of a second chance at a spotlight because I thought that was so skewed and weird.
Yeah, it's was very interesting. I think it was a show that everybody couldn't keep their eyes off of, but at the same time, it's through the eyes of whoever was producing it, right? So that was their view. It wasn't necessarily a news story, I guess. So it's good that she gets a chance to like show herself and tell her story.
And who were you most excited about? Because there's got to be a smattering of people, and there's Caitlin Bristow of the Bachelorette Bachelor franchise. There's Charles Oakley, this NBA superstar. There's Neve Schulman from MTV. I mean, there's so many people. Like, did you have to do a deep dive into everybody to kind of like mentally get into your place? Who do I think will be doing well? Who do I think will struggle? Who's going to be the person that has the extreme weight loss? Who is the person that has 4 feet and then learns how to have 2 feet? Like, what do you do to mentally prepare for Dancing with the Stars?
Well, you know what? Everything that you said and all of the above, and even calling all of the stars. I remember I called Charles Oakley this weekend, and I was like, "Yo, Charles, it is so unfair. Us tall people, because I'm almost 6 feet. I was like, when we dance, we are more awkward because a person that's shorter can just go pop pop because their arm is shorter, and they go down to the floor and they can get up faster. I was like, we're like blah, blah, like these long limbs. I was giving him all these excuses, and he would not take it. He was like, yo, nope, yeah, it's a little harder for us. We got a little longer limb, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna show up and we're just gonna do it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I like that attitude. I like that. Yeah. So, I mean, they all have their strengths and weaknesses. And there's some that actually have secret dance like stuff from when they were kids. And I'm like, are you gonna talk about that? They're like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, secret like strengths in there. So,
Oh,
Eh,
little
it's
bait
already
and
getting
switch, maybe.
catty, is what you're saying. I love it. Sneaky.
I like that when you said because the world is so obsessed with Dancing with the Stars, you said at some point something very kind of innocent and nice, and I thought it was very it was very like you to say, I feel like I'm the cheerleader for all the contestants. I'm to be there rooting them on. And that immediately became a huge story about Tyra's going to fight with the judges.
Kind of feel like I have to. I mean,
Yeah.
we don't have a live audience this year, so I have to represent like what everybody at home is sitting on the couch going, "Ah, be quiet, Carrie Ann. Shut up, Bruno." What? Really, Derek? Like I have to channel what I feel like they're thinking and speak up for the audience. And I'm probably going to get in trouble. I'm probably going to have like the director in my ear going, "Tyra, your host, your host, your host. Okay, don't fight the judges. Don't fight the judges."